So,
are we starting now?
Then started.
Oh.
Watch this stuff. Welcome back to Perfect Timing, everybody. Today I have a very special guest joining me in the book club. A very good friend of mine. I don't need to get the intro right, man. But this young lady is very special, near and dear to my heart. A very long time friend, a woman of faith, a scholar, a real actual pro athlete type shit. A good friend of mine, Miss Cara Lewis. How you doing today?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing good, man. I'm doing good. Oh my gosh, there's so much to get into, dog. But number one, how's your summer been so far? You enjoying some time?
It's been good. It's weird being back home for a short amount of time, but I've loved it.
And by back home, Cara actually has the joy of being able to play professional volleyball in what country?
Switzerland.
I don't even know where that is. Where the nigga at? But that's sweet. That's sweet. So can you tell me a little bit about what life has been like outside of the United States for you?
Do you want me to specify what countries?
Yeah.
Which country do you want me to start?
Where have you played? What was the first countries you got to play in?
I started off in Peru, and then I went to Switzerland.
How was South America?
South America was different. I will tell you that. I left here in December and ended up there in their summer. So I went from the straight cold to heat, deadly heat. They don't have AC there either. So there were a lot of things I weren't prepared for when I went over there. But I loved it. When I was there, I didn't actually typically love it. But once I left and really looked back on the time I had, I loved South America.
You were able to appreciate it for what it was.
Yes, I was.
Okay. So tell me a little bit about Switzerland.
Switzerland is gorgeous. It's really peaceful, and the people there are so kind and willing to do anything for a stranger. And that's why I want to go back and play a second season, because it's just I haven't been around a community of people who are so willing to be helpful and just carefree and giving from their heart, the people there.
That's really amazing, and I'm glad that you were finding good space and community there. So what was that welcome to Switzerland moment where they had to go help you as a stranger in their lands? Because I know that's coming from somewhere.
I think what could I say? I don't know. It was never a really boom welcome to Switzerland. You know, I had my teammates and my coaches who were just here, this is what you need. This is what if you need this, just call us.
These are the essentials.
Yeah, anything we needed, they were there for us. The apartment they set us up in was really nice, and they taught us how to take cold tubs or ice baths.
Okay.
But it was in a river, so they would just show us all around the town and everywhere around Switzerland. So
that was really cool. And all right, so there was one teammate, and she'll remember this. But what happened to the Asian girl?
Oh, Mana. Oh my God.
Is she always that was your best friend on the
team too?
Yes,
I loved her. She was Japanese, and the sweetest girl ever. She had gotten injured during the season, and once you get an injury and you can't play, it's why are they going to pay you? So they send you back home, recruit somebody else. So
it's a tough world we live in.
It is.
And I think that's a nice segue as well. Do you think that because now you're doing playing a sport that you love, but it's actually a job. So what has been the biggest change in going from this is the sport that I played since I was a kid to this is my job?
I think the switch actually happened a little bit when I was in college.
Two-time D1 athlete, 2 major schools. Get with her.
I went from playing to have fun and being really connected with my teammates. While in college I had a good connection with my teammates, it was a lot different in club and high school. But once you got to college, it's you wear this big name and you have people looking at you. You have younger girls looking at you. You have outside boosters looking at you, and you have to uphold who you are and the standards for the school and for your team. So that's when it kind of became a job. And you just wanted to make sure that whatever you did in training would show on the court. So you really had to take the time and put in the work in the lifts and what you were eating, putting in your body, and then even the schooling, bro. If you weren't getting good grades, you weren't playing. My coach was if you get a C, you're not playing. So mind you, I went from being a D athlete to almost a straight A student.
Congratulations, my nigga. That made me happy, bro.
So my coach had us working off the court, on the court,
Mm-hmm.
in the gym, like everything. So that's what it came to.
So, what helped you, or where does that discipline come from? Or what did it take to get to that level of discipline?
I think it was a lot easier when you had somebody who was with you guiding you to do it.
Mm-hmm.
So once I left college, I didn't have the same structure, because if you wake up in the morning and you see the sun, you know it's a problem because you missed lift, right?
Yeah.
Like, we got the rules enforced, and it wasn't just personal. So like, if I missed a college lift, my whole team would be running for it. So it's the accountability that you don't want to put anybody else in harm because of your own problems or like your own mistakes.
Mm-hmm.
So the discipline came from fear, low key.
Okay.
It came from fear. But I think it was just a great time. I really loved it.
That's good. What was one of those big takeaways from your collegiate athletic experience that like you would, as a little girl out there, oh, I don't know if I want to actually keep playing, but it's the opportunities out there. So what were some of those positive experiences that you got from that?
Definitely the people I got to meet along the way. I loved all of my teammates that I met, and getting to know different people, kind of cultures, but like not really within the states. Like, oh, they're from Florida, they say this, this, and that, and like sharing languages. And even though it's the same country, we have our different dialects, like we were talking about earlier.
Yeah, it's like, you know, everybody speak a little different.
Yeah, but definitely like just communicating with new people, because I love meeting new people.
Sweet. That's actually really cool. Do you think that okay, so this is another question. When it comes to the culture of the pro teams versus the college teams, do you think that the collegiate lifestyle prepared you for the professional lifestyle? No. Really?
Yeah, no. I think in college athletics, you have more of a family. You know, you're with your teammates all the time, and like, you're talking about school, you're talking about the lift you had, you're talking about the drama that's going on in it. Like, you have
the shared experiences.
Yeah, the shared experiences. Versus pro, you go over there not knowing who your teammates are going to be until you get there. Yeah, so you don't know anybody or anything until you get there. You meet your teammates. They speak a different language.
That's wicked to me.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah, you're still learning names.
Guys go by numbers.
Yeah, exactly. Go by numbers. Because it's like, it's just such a weird transition to be like a big family and then going somewhere, not knowing anybody, knowing anything. And then you only see them it might change now, but for me it was like 6 hours a week, not including games.
Like, we're going to practice together. But
Yeah,
like, you got a
and
life.
that was it,
Yeah.
right? They would go to work, have their own lifestyles, go home to their families, like, not knowing anything about them. So, yeah, it's completely different.
Does that show, like, chemistry-wise, though?
Yeah, it definitely does.
Okay.
I would say the teams that practice a lot more and do team activities overseas are the teams that play a lot better and mesh well on the court.